So today we're going to be doing some clearings about the mistaken beliefs and limitations that you have and I have and we have around what it means to expand our capacity, what it means about our health. What stories have we been telling ourselves about our prosperity and the time that we have? Now, I used to have this really interesting point of view. Excuse that drill noise in the background. My son got a drill for his 9th birthday. He spent all of his money on a drill from Bunnings. This kid was mowing lawns at 3 years old and he would scream until we let him. Swear to God, never had a normal toy in his life. For his 3rd birthday, I bought him an actual toolkit. So, I am the light, I am the power, I am the fire, I am the desire, I am the turn on, I am the body, I am the temple, I am the church. When I had the point of view that I didn't have enough time, I don't have enough time. Like, what is the thing that you hear yourself saying a lot of? I don't have enough time. I don't have enough money for that. Like, I can't do that. Like, what are these stories that you're telling yourself? And I catch the same story. I'm a projector, so I don't have the energy to keep up with that. Right. Or like, I'm a business owner. Do people think I can just hang out during the middle of the day? I need time to get organized before I go meet with a friend. Like, what are the same stories, the narrative? What is the narrative? I've got a full-time job, so I can't start my business. I don't have the energy. I don't know enough yet. I'm not good enough. One day, what is the narratives? Because what we're talking about here is upper limiting, and there's going to be an epic clearing session. I can just feel it landing. Story of I don't know. Yeah. What is your story? What is your story that you keep telling yourself? There'll be a story. My story was, I'm too broke. I can't do that. I thought that people that made money were in a completely different class to me. Like literally. Like we have classes, right? Like low, medium, high or something like that. I thought, I'm getting all turned on thinking about this. How do you feel? How are you feeling? Just tap in. Because a lot of this is energetic because I've gone beyond the body right now. I know I don't know. Do I look tired? Like I've been harnessing energy all day and I'm just like, I feel so centered and lit and I cannot believe how much I've held today. I will be going to bed in exactly an hour. So to sleep. And I said, no children in my bed tonight. Mama needs sleep. It's so important to look after our temple. But I used to be like, oh, look at that person. That person's got a beach house or a pool, or look at their nice clothes. Like, I thought it was completely out of reach for me. I was like, yeah, maybe next life, if there's such a thing. Like, I'm not from money. That's what I would say. I'm not from money. Money is like, those people got a handout. You know, that person, their parents bought them a car. Yeah, those people have got money. You know, what are some of these stories? Believing in myself and my abilities. What are some of the stories that we're talking, if you're just jumping on, we're talking about upper limiting and the stories that we tell ourselves over and over. What is repetitive story that you keep telling yourself, but you know it's not fucking true, right? I'm not good enough. I'm not bright enough. I'm not rich enough. There's not enough time. Usually the time and the money is the main thing. And I've been telling you guys about the 5 a.m. club. So it's this book. I haven't finished reading it. I've like listened to half of it and I think it's kind of enough, honestly. To own your day, you've got to start early. I did more before 8 o'clock this morning than most people do in a week. This morning, I did my gratitude journaling, a whole page. And then I did a workout with a personal trainer. And then I think I did a little bit more journaling. Actually, no, I talked to my one-to-one clients on WhatsApp at like 5:30 this morning. And then at 6 o'clock, I went for a walk by myself to my friend's house where I did a podcast on the way in the dark with my headlamp on, kind of whispering because I don't want to wake up the neighborhood. And then I met with my friend, so that was about 8 minutes, and then I went for a run with her, a 5K run. And then I walked back, speaking the part 2 of the podcast, and stood outside while my family was watching me while I was walking up and down and around, finishing the podcast, which was 40 minutes. And then I jumped straight in the spa. And I did a post. I did social media. Why am I sharing this with you? Because the fire that I have within me is not coming just from within me or from some fickle desire. The fire that's coming from within me is a heart-led mission and purpose. My temple comes first because without my temple, I can't complete my mission, right? So this morning I also ordered, before 8 o'clock in the morning, my next lot of cacao and some detox pills to do a liver detox, I think, from the lady I get my medicines from. And I will go to bed at 8 o'clock tonight, no matter fucking what. And I will wake up at 5 o'clock because I've got people waiting for me. Accountability is everything. And what I want to do in this group, what I want to do in this membership, and you guys are going to love this, we're just curating this in the background now, is we're going to start doing challenges and we're going to start doing accountability. We're going to do these things. We're going to have this really cool app where you can be absolutely supported. How are you feeling? How's this feeling? Pop it below in the chat box so I can have a little look at it and I can come into that group in a second and have a little read of what you guys have to say and what questions you have, okay? And we're going to do this clearing. I'm going to slay my day. I'm going to slay in my lane. And every motherfucking distraction in my way, I'm not going to buy into it. This cell phone is so awesome. It can make me money. It can help me reach people from around the fucking entire world. And it can also have the shadow of absolute distraction. It's not the cell phone's fault. It's simply a device, just like money. Money has a high expression and a low expression. How you use it is everything. Same with sex. In intimacy, there can be a low expression or high expression. Same with the feminine, same with the masculine. Everything has an energy. How do we want to harness the energy and use it? So I had this story that during my bleed, I say it, I don't run, I don't exercise, I do what I need to do. I serve my community and it's amazing and I honor my bleed. I say, hey, I can honor my bleed and run and exercise and listen and relax. I can do everything because I'm actually the creator of my time. Wow, the Einstein time. When I was on retreat, the day, it just dragged. I said, I wonder how long we can be here for. And I'd look at the time and go, oh my God, it's only 11 o'clock and we've done so much today. This is insane. Some days go really, really quickly. And then I look back and go, whoa, I got so much done today. That's insane. I'm going to bed at 8 o'clock going, oh, feeling so happy. Other times it's like, I don't have the control over the day. I don't have the control over the time. And the time just goes so fast. I didn't get anything done. And I just fucked around all day. And it's because I didn't look after my temple. I didn't get up and honor it and nurture it. Why are we wishing away our time and waiting for next month or next week instead of being here and using our manipulation, our time-bending skills here? Because we up a limit, because we want to get to the next thing without going through the process. How does that feel for you? I desire for the challenges to come in front of me. There's some stuff going on because I'm like, it's the first time it's happened all day. So there's some resistance here in this clearing, right? Being a manifested generator, I like to do a few different things at once. I get a lot of comments. You do too much. Exactly. And if people saw what I did today as a projector and that I'm on the second day of my bleed, I would probably have some eyes, but I feel so good. I feel so good. I'm a bit tired. I know I need to go to bed soon. I'm all ready for bed. Don't worry. I'm going to roll into bed, take off my makeup and roll into bed. But what are the stories and the narratives that are stopping you from having that relationship or that business or that money coming in? What do I have to do to get those things rather than how can I receive those things? How can I prepare this to be ready for those things? Make sense? You don't lose weight because you exercise and you eat well like you do. That helps. But it's actually drinking water and sleeping that's just as important, if not more, to be healthy and to maintain that weight loss, right? Because the body is like, I'm safe, I'm safe, I'm safe. You're better off doing some ecstatic dance and doing body work and coming to one of my cacao ceremonies if you're desiring to lose weight than you are going to the gym, right? And not doing the mind work. The mind work is everything. The embody work is everything. The desire and the visualization. If you visualize yourself being a certain weight or having a certain amount of money or having a relationship, like a really healthy, beautiful relationship with like a real hot man or whatever, if you visualize that every day for 5 minutes and held on to that energy like you already have it, and you slept well and you drank your water and you looked after your body, you can slay your entire day. I don't remember the last time that I watched anything for entertainment. It was only last week, but I don't remember. I don't remember what day it was. I went to a retreat and I just haven't been watching anything since. Any type of entertainment or Netflix is just so not real to me. It bores me. I want to be living. And I totally forgot I went to a retreat on the weekend and this is what happens. Yeah, we wake up even more after a retreat. I've just been so busy serving, I haven't even taken note. We integrate and we change. Can't think of anything worse. I want to go watch like a cartoon with my kids, like Avatar or something like that. But the last thing I want to do is watch some drama on my cell phone because that was going to kill some of my soul because I'm here manifesting. Victors love education. Victims love drama. Interesting. Motivation to kickstart my day is something I can struggle with. I love hearing your son tapping away in the background. I know. But what if you did know how? What if you knew how to make money, but you just forgot? What if you did know how to be the vibrational match to the partner you desire to attract? How's that? What if you became the vibrational match for the money, the vibrational match for the house, the vibrational match for the clients, the vibrational match for the lover, the vibrational match for the business? This is the thing. We're trying to find the thing when we're not a vibrational match. I wasn't a vibrational match for the house I'm moving to until now, apparently. It took me 4 years, whatever. Like this vibrational, it was waiting for me, but I wasn't ready. So this is where we have to understand that we need to keep stretching. So when it comes to the upper limiting, and I'll just finish this piece so you get what I'm talking about before the clearing, but when it comes to upper limiting, we are literally like, you get the new house, or you go to the retreat, or you make the money, or the partner's trying to come in, right? And you sabotage it. Like you're like, this is wrong with this, or I'm not ready, or I'm too tired. Like I see this over and over and over again in business. Like people will say to me, I mean, they really get the best when they come into my mastermind because they have this, I'm like, hey, I love that, but I'd really love to see your face, and I'd really love to tweak that a little bit for you. You know, let's tweak it. Let's do a call to action. Let me tweak your TikTok. Let me tweak your, like, if they ask me anything, I'm like, let me tweak it. Let me show you. Let me bring it in. I want to see more of you. It's go time. Let's go. And they're like, I'm not ready. I'm like, hell, when will you be ready? After your bleed? After you have a good night's sleep? Once you've gone through your divorce? Like, it's just like, there's never a perfect time. It's always the perfect time. And saying that, there's divine timing. So it's like this whole paradox. When will you realize that it's never going to be fully easy unless you allow it to be easy? So when you are asked to show your face, or when you're asked to show up, or when you're asked to do a reading, or when you're asked to ask a question, or when you're asked to do the journaling or do the breath work or do the dance, and you come to your edges and you're like, oh fuck, you're going to have a million excuses. A million excuses not to give up your addictions, not to give up your self-sabotaging ways, not to up a limit. And a lot of us, it's up in here. You're not good enough. You haven't done enough. You're feeling the fear. It can come through heart palpitations, anxiety. I can't do it. I can't do it. Like, I've got to eat that chocolate. Like, whatever the thing is that you're trying to change and shift, there is like a little devil on your shoulder and a little angel on your shoulder. You can do it. You can do. This is why accountability and coaching is so epic, right? Because you've got someone who's going, I can see that you can do this. You've got to want it more than me. I'm here to be a guide. I'm not here to do it for you. Like, you have to get that, right? If you don't succeed, it's not my fault. And if you totally succeed, it's not my celebration. I'll celebrate with you, but it's not because of me. It's because you did the work. It's really uncomfortable. It's really uncomfortable, even in a space like this, to say, where am I not doing the work? Where am I staying small? And where am I deflecting instead of celebrating? Where am I upper limiting? So I'm beating myself up after I did something. Like, maybe you do a reading in MM and then you go, oh my God, but like, now I'm judging what that person's thinking about me. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. Oh no, now I'm freaking out. I don't think I'm going to show up next week. Now I feel like a dick because I said the wrong thing. Like, it's upper limiting. It's the ego coming in. It's like the little demon on your shoulder saying, don't grow. What if you lose friends? What if your partner doesn't love you anymore? What if this doesn't work? You're going to, oh, you've invested too much now. Oh shit, maybe you should bail right now. Who's ever thought like that? Like, I don't know. Well, I don't want to invest again. I don't want to invest again because what if it doesn't work? What if I don't get what I want out of it? Like, who's ever felt that way about anything? Who's ever taken a really big risk, you know? Like what Luke and I did. Hey, Ashley. Start doing the thing even when it scares you. I know I need to do this. I'm watching stuff on Gaia. Yeah, Gaia is fine. I don't have it, but I'm sure it's fine. Education or entertainment. I love Gordon Ramsay, right? And I also love Intervention and Dr. Phil. And I'm like, hang on. Is this entertainment or education? Like, it's a fine line, right? And I was doing it for entertainment, so I stopped. Doesn't mean I won't go back and do it for education at some stage. So, oh my God, what was I talking about? It was really important. I forgot. Completely blanked. I got distracted by Ashley. It's not your fault, Ashley. Let me say, someone could remind me, that would be really amazing. Talked about vibrational match. Oh, the little devil on your shoulder. That's right. Is that right? So the little devil on your shoulder is always going to say, you're not good enough. Or you're good. You may even have a parent. My friend messaged me today and she said that she is going to be the under 9-year-olds soccer coach. And everyone on the family chat and Messenger was like, yay, that's amazing. Yay, that's amazing. Congratulations. And her mum goes, yay, that's amazing. And then she got a private message from her mum saying, how did that happen? And do you think you can even handle that? I've already got a devil on my shoulder telling me I'm not fucking good enough. And then I'm getting that reaffirmed from parent. Maybe that happened to you. Maybe you had a parent trying to keep you in cotton wool, you know? It's your fault, Ashley. I like your brilliant mind. So it's like, it is hard enough to own who we are and what we want to do and to be in our power. And then we get someone telling us we're not good enough, or to take responsibility, or to get out of the mirror, you know, or you never were good at spelling, or like you're getting a bit too big for your boots, or don't go too crazy. Like, come on. These people's voices don't fucking matter because they're just a mirror of you upper limiting. My parents could say anything to me now and I'm just going to be like, cool. My dad has said he was an atheist after I told him I talked to dead people. And I laughed. I was like, it's kind of ironic, isn't it? not calling me a liar. He's just saying his truth. Like it's kind of hilarious. Like I said, I don't know if I'm an atheist. I don't know what that means, really, actually. It's just a thing. So as within, so without. So above, so below. Everything's a mirror. So if someone tells you that you're not good enough, is that a mirror? Do you believe it? If my mum says anything to me, I'm just like, water off a duck's back. Thanks. Nice that you acknowledged that I couldn't read and write properly when I was a little girl. High five. Good parenting. No, I wouldn't do that. That's being really mean. I just ignore it. I'm like, yeah, okay, cool. Well, apparently it didn't stunt my ability to serve others and make money. And yes, I am confident. And yes, I do love myself. Like, thanks, Mum. So we can't let anybody bring us down. Our stories are not the thing that can make us wrong. The stories are the thing. It's the narrative that may be keeping us stuck, but we can get unstuck. How do you get unstuck? How do you get unstuck? Comment below. How do you get unstuck? So I've been drinking water all day because I've been online all day. How do you get unstuck? Comment to let me know, how do you get unstuck? From your limitations and mistaken beliefs, the things that are stopping you from getting what you want, because having is evidence of wanting, so therefore you are where you want to be. By overcoming. How do you overcome it though? How do you overcome it? How do you overcome it? You move through it. You don't try to fly away from it. You don't try to hide from it. By feeling the fear and doing it anyway. I'm always in fear. Just forgot what I was talking about. I can't let anything worry me because I have pure faith that what I'm doing is going to work. That if God, universe, source consciousness, creator wants me to do this work, I will be paid. I will have people show up. I don't care if there's 2 people showing up right now, or if there's 28, or if there's 2,000, I would still show up exactly the same. And this is what I teach in my mastermind, my business mastermind. Just show up. That's how I'm feeling at the moment, completely stuck in my own crap. Increase self-love, self-acceptance, showing up for myself, surrender, release, and breathe. To take action every single day towards my goals. If you feel stuck in your shit, get out of it. Move, right? Move. What am I doing right now that is sabotaging? What are the energy leaks right now, which is sabotaging my success? What are other successful people doing? Not to compare, but to literally learn. Because they've already got the blueprint to success. So what are they doing? Tony Robbins has ice baths daily. My friend, who's very successful in the sports world, every morning I work out with her. So I'm like, why would I say no to that? So I've got accountability, which is amazing. And that's what this group is like, accountability, right? And then she goes for a swim in the ocean. And she sleeps every day. And this chick works really hard. Like she works a lot, right? She owns her whole gym. So you move, you wake up and you move your body. Don't grab your cell phone and scroll. You don't scroll. If I want to go onto a mentor's page, I'll go onto Facebook. If I want to go onto my own page, I'll go on and I put in the search bar what I'm looking for. I very rarely scroll. Because scrolling is a distraction. And my newsfeed is full of the shit that I'm interested in. Of course, because that's how it's planned. I don't scroll anywhere. And if I do, I'm like, I'm scrolling right now. Oh, look, I'm in this trance. I'm scrolling. 1 minute, stop, put the phone down, throw the phone away, turn off Facebook. I turn on Facebook and I work. I put my stuff in, I plug it in. Might see what my clients are up to. If you're not my client, I'm not going to be looking through your page, through your stuff. I'm not, because I'm only looking through your stuff if I'm keeping an eye on you so I can help you. I'm on my page sometimes. I'm in here sometimes. I'm on Facebook now because I'm serving. I'm not entertaining myself. And what I'm actually doing is I'm educating others. Does that make sense? Where are we distracting? What are you watching? Every now and then I'll go, you know what? I'm going to watch Game of Thrones again. I need a good old binge. I'm aware that I'm switching off a certain amount of consciousness and programming myself with stuff. I know that I'm doing that, but at least I know that I'm doing that. If I'm watching it to get away, like I used to drink wine just to go, well, I can't do anything else now. I need to celebrate myself and drink wine. I'm switching off. It's a switch off. But now I go, okay, I'm going to give myself literally another like kind of 4 or 5 minutes here maximum. Actually, no, because I'm going to do the clearing. I'm giving myself a timeline, and then I'm going to take off my makeup, and then I'm going to go inside, cuddle my children, watch half an hour of whatever cartoon that they're watching. They're watching something really good. It's not shit. It is a cartoon though. And then I'm going to go straight to bed and go to sleep. Because I don't want to be addicted to anything. So why am I going to get addicted to Netflix? Or the only thing I'm addicted to right now is coffee, and I'm really enjoying it. And my body's enjoying it, and it's very bizarre. It's helping me. It's like a medicine. Weird. And then I'll go off it because my body will start rejecting it. How's this feeling for you guys? I know it's real basic, but I'm also trying to reprogram you in Magnificent March, because I really desire for you to all grow with me, to expand, and to get the simple concepts of it's not your fault the shit went down, but it's your responsibility for the now. To look after the body. If you have got autoimmune, you find the doctor. There's a really good one here in New Zealand. One of my clients has been going, and she's got all the Lyme out of her body. She's got all this, and she travels over to Palmerston North to see this doctor who's also holistic, yada, yada, yada. Like you do the cleanse. You know, you wake up in the morning, you move your body. You hire the coach or the PT. You start the business. You invest and start the business. Or if you don't have anything to invest, start the business. Go get the free content. There's free content. You know, if you're in this group, go do the $1,500 program that's $1,500 program that's sitting in the digital portal called Conscious Business. Like, holy shit. I'm pretty sure we put that entire program with $1,500 in there. What do you want to do? Actually, I want to hear, what do you want to do that you haven't done yet? What do you want to do that you haven't done yet? I had to really own the fact that I wasn't in my perfect house. And I wasn't close enough to the beach. And I just was like, I'm grateful for what I've got. Really, really grateful. Sorry, spirits here. So grateful for what I've got, but I acknowledge that I'm not where I want to be because I'm not ready. How could I be ready? Okay. I'm going to do some clearing now. Love when truth is spoken. That's me. There's no fakeness in here, just different moods and seasons. What do you want to create? What do you want to create? What do you want to do? How much money do you want to have? How do you want to look? What type of relationships do you want? Don't be afraid to ask. I'm creating it all, and it's so much fun. I've got the best clients. I don't have any clients that I don't like, which is really ideal. Couldn't say that when I was a hairdresser. You know, I'd be like, here comes that client. What do you want to create? Put it down below. Be bold enough. I know some of you might be busy right now, watching, having dinner. I don't know what you're doing. What do you want to create? This is such a fucking good opportunity for you to shift your stuff and to receive it. What do you want to receive? I keep saying it, but I'm working towards having my own business. Yeah, you do keep saying it, keep saying it, keep saying it, keep saying it, keep saying it. You're not lying, right? Keep saying it. I desire it to be a 7 figures and build my own house on a beautiful land with the beautiful mountains as a backdrop. Oh, yes. Just change it from I want to I desire. I'm calling it in, so it shall be, if not more, something better, So I desire hundreds of people in this community, and I will still serve just like this. I desire to continuously up-level and upgrade and keep sharing. As long as there's people to share with, I will shine at my brightest light and show up for you. I will fight for you to see your magnificence. This is my promise. I desire, yes, I desire to have. What do I desire to have? If you're here on replay as well, I desire to have. Write it down in the chat box. If you don't call it in, you can't claim it. You can't own it. You can't receive it. If you desire to be a medium and you're like, I don't really feel like I am one yet, you will be. If you desire to, whatever you truly want, you will have. Excuse me. You can have. You can have. There's evidence in your life of all of this. Miracles and magic happen all the time. I desire to create Malva's mission. Oh, wow. Do a card reading and give guidance, particularly around conscious parenting. We need the conscious parenting. I started off in the conscious parenting niche because I was like, wow. Like I was asleep and I had kids. Now I'm awake. And I conscious, it was called Mum's Time to Shine. It was my first summit. If you desire that, you have to go towards that. I borrowed every cent I had, including my children's money, to gather up $3,000. Hired a VA, which is a virtual assistant. I didn't even know what that was. It was $60 an hour. That cost me another $1,500 to do a summit. I didn't even know what a summit was because I'd never ever been online. I was barely on Facebook at all because I don't even like social media. Well, I do now because it's like how I function in my business. But I didn't know what I was doing, but I had a pull. And then I ended up being a spiritual empowerment coach who does psychic mediumship and channeling and light language. I was a business coach before I did that because I was too afraid to say I was a psychic medium. Classic. So many things I want to create. What are they? Name them. What are the things that you want? What are the things you want? What are the things that you want? Ask without holding back. Ask. Shoot for the stars. Land amongst the moon, or vice versa. I desire. I'm calling in. I receive. I am. It's coming. I desire to create my own successful business with a sensational 6 or 7 figure business working part-time. What does working part-time mean? I want to know what that is. I don't feel like I work at all. It's insane. And I've done so much today. There's been no work within what I've done. Like, no work. I'm like, the hardest thing I did this morning was have a conversation about work with it to Luke. But none of the actual work has been work, I desire to heal and grow. I desire to have a beautiful, lush green property near the water with lots of space in my dream home. I desire a loving, sensual, loving, supportive relationship. Yes. I desire to make the world a better place. That is beautiful, but it's too broad. Unless you can have that fire within you. So I desire to help the world to become more conscious. That's very, very broad too. And my deepest why is to do things for the kids. I'm here to help with children. When it comes to children, I'm like, come on, mums, wake the fuck up. You've got kids. So that's why I do what I do underneath it all, right? Your desire and your why has to be stronger than your fear. Write that down. Your desire and your why has to be stronger than your fear. So people go, I want to make the world a better place. That's good. Well, what are you doing right now? Are you entertaining yourself or educating yourself? I desire to feel pleasure. Yes, Tanya. My desire to show up and shine and to make a difference in the world is stronger than the fear of people not liking me. My biggest fear was people not liking me. I get people falling in love with me and then hating on me. It is a thing. It is weird. It's a part of my human design, apparently. But I don't change. I stay the same. It's just the perspective that shifts and changes. I trigger people. My one-to-ones will be like, hey, Vic, you just triggered the fudge out of me. And I'm like, that's great, babe. And they're like, I know. They're like, the fact that you're making money, the fact that you're doing this, the fact that you told me that it's my ego. You are triggering me. And I'm like, oh, that's epic. You watch them fly, watch them sign up clients, watch them grow. You can pay me now. You can pay me like lots of money. Oh my God, that's a trigger. I know it's a stretch. I feel the same when I'm paying my coach, right? It's because I am worthy of being paid. I'm worthy of investing in myself. Actually, I'm just about to invest a big lump sum of money tonight. Why? Because it's time for me to be supported even deeper from other people, to be supported, accountability, all the things. Fuck, I'm so stretching my edges at the moment. That feels fucking fantastic. Edges. Yes, Tanya, and you invested last night and coming into this, you just came into here and you paid in full for the annual year, right? Why do we do that? Because we're investing in ourselves for longevity. You can come in and you taste something and go, yeah, she's not the coach for me. Or you come in and you go, I need to learn from you. You trigger me, you excite me, you push me. Stretching. And anywhere that you are not allowing yourself to stretch, anywhere that you are staying small because you're afraid that others might leave you if they see who you truly are, anywhere that you're too afraid to take off the masks and actually be all of you, anywhere that you think you're too much or not enough, anywhere that you feel like you need to keep your mouth shut because others might mock you or laugh at you, anywhere that you have been turning down your light or you're too afraid to be beautiful because someone might hurt you, will you now just let this go, please? I was in a cafe one day and I walked in and I was so bright and I was so light and I was so happy. And I said to my sister, why did you just shrink your aura? I was like, what's the matter? And she's like, yeah, you just kind of like quite a lot right now. And I'm like, I'm just so fucking happy. I just did like buzzing. My life is just insane. Like, this is insane. She's like, read the room, Victoria. I looked around this cafe and I was like, said in my head, that will be the last time that you ever. What's the word? I didn't shrink, but I kind of worked some magic on her. It was like, this is the last time you're ever going to feel like you're small in my energy, right? So I realized it had nothing to do with me. It was all to do with her. Read the room. You're too much for this room. No, I'm fucking not. Rise, room, rise. Right? I'm not like sitting next to somebody being really loud, like I'm really respectful, like of people's personal space. I'm not like the super, super loud person at the cafe who is like, you're like, shut up. Like I'm trying to have dinner. Like, no, I was like, hi, how are you? And I was just bubbly. And she's like, I'm not comfortable with how happy you are. Read the room. So should I drop my energy to fit into you and other people? I don't think so. I knew that straight away. And I was like, that's the last time she's going to shrink in my energy. She will rise, and she has. And she is fucking next level, this girl. She was triggered because of my happiness and my joy. And then she got activated, just like Ashley said to her partner, you'll be activated or triggered, right? We say that to someone and they put their walls up. We can say it in our head, though, because it's true. Yeah. I don't care who tells me I'm too much. I don't care who tells me that I need to go back to school or that I need to get someone to check my spelling first. I've been told at all. I've been told I shouldn't be charging. I've been told that I should be parenting more. I've been told that I work too much. I've been told, and I'm like, fuck. I've been told I'm so busy. I'm like, I'm actually not busy. Even on this beautiful big day today, I still went out onto the beach. I still had a nap. I still had 2 spas. I still had dinner with my family, and I've been here all day serving. Some of you have been with me for 3 days. I mean, 3 sessions. That happens to me, and I eventually shrink. Exactly, I eventually shrink. So anywhere you're shrinking instead of shining because you're trying to align to somebody else's comfort, will you please now shift that and change that? Realign and claim back your power. To be a guide and to be a leader, you have to lead with light to shine the way, which means it's a new path that you are directing that light onto. The people that are in my reality are the most positive, fantastic people. I didn't even know these people existed because all my friends, like, people would just complain about money and petrol and weather. I don't get those types of conversations anymore. They're so boring. Sure, in the coaching world, people come to me with their stuff, like, because that's different, right? They're working on growing and being better. They're not just bitching the same old story. Look at this weather, the petrol prices. I need some money. Like, it's not the same thing. I just go, hey, man, same old story. If they are, I'll be like, there's a pattern here. But, oh my God, my head's so itchy. And my hair. Oh, okay. I need to put my hat back on. I colored my own hair. I've been in the spa twice. Just have to. There we go. It's so much better. Yes, I'm still surrounded by a lot of those people, but I can see it changing. It's going to change. It has to change because you're no longer a vibrational match. If you don't have the partner, if you don't have the lover, if you don't have the business, if you don't have the money, become a vibrational match for it. I am literally becoming a vibrational match for multiple millions of dollars and tons and tons and tons of people because I'm constantly stretching. I'm uncomfortable. I get uncomfortable. I'm uncomfortable working out every morning. The discomfort before I start it, right? I have to have hard conversations sometimes with people if they're low vibrational. I'm like, I'm not buying into this. I'm not doing this because I'm a high vibrational person. Like, no. I don't hang out with people that judge me for being high and happy, like, ever. It's been like an 8-year journey of figuring that out. How does it feel? How do you feel? Let's just do a card to finish off. How have you enjoyed this magnificent March? Magnificent March. How have you enjoyed it so far? We're on day 7. I wonder what day 8 will bring. I wanted to talk about entities today, but this energy of empowerment and manifesting and upper limiting and seeing the patterns. Sometimes we need help. Sometimes we need help. This is why I have WhatsApp and this is why I have clients, because the clients go, I don't know why I'm stuck. Can you help me? And I will say, where are you not seeing your truth? Or what happened when you were younger? Were you not seeing this? Maybe we need to do some energetic recoding, some like kind of NLP stuff. Or maybe we need to shift and go to your bigger vision. Like, this is where you have that more specific one-to-one stuff. This is where you go into your human design and go, well, this is the stuff that's happened. So let's change that, and these are the spaces right now that you grow, so then you can come into bigger spaces, so you can go deeper, because you're worth it. You're worth the investment. You're worth the time. And I just really pray and hope that people hear this, hear the magic, Loving magnificent March. I appreciate your energy and love, and I appreciate your energy and love. Loving what I've seen in magnificent March and going to watch the ones I've missed. I'm loving it, and it's been the quickest, and this has been the quickest that I've pulled out of a deep funk. Yay, Melba! We're going to remember that we're not alone. We are unique in our own way, but we're not that unique because we're all the same. We all have blocks. We all have ego. We all upper limit. We all we cut off our nose to spite our face. Okay. I have pulled this card like 5 times today. It is Keepers of the Earth. You are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. This is about your wisdom. This is about this ain't your first rodeo. Trust yourself. Trust your knowing. If you know that you're the medium, then do the mediumship. If you hire the coach and she says, go start a Facebook page, or even if you don't, I'm the coach right now, start the fucking Facebook page. What is the worst thing that can happen? No one shows up or someone trolls you? Like, who cares? Right? What do you want to do? Are you willing to be paid for being you, for being your genius? I didn't work a minute today. Maybe the 5 minutes on the beach of Luke, like I said, when it was like this weird conversation about how we should be working. Like, it was so bizarre, but we have to go through that because we're business partners. So it's kind of like, well, how do I contact you? How do I contact you? And he's like, we're married. I was like, it doesn't matter. This isn't a marriage. This is a business. So you can book an appointment with me to talk about things because it's a multi-million-dollar empire. Just like my clients will book in sessions with me and I'll get back to them on WhatsApp when I get back to them. So investing the time and the money in yourself, because you are remembering who you are throughout all different time, spaces, and dimensions, seeing your blocks and getting the help and going, hey, what do I do? Go check out the digital portal and go find the training that you need to support you deeper. That's how you self-lead, right? Because it's not about being codependent. It's not about someone saving you. It's about you taking responsibility. And that's what I love about my one-to-one coaches, my one-to-one clients. They are like literally like, hey, Vic, favorite frame from this training. Hey, Vic, favorite frame. Hey, Vic, I need some help here. Hey, Vic, I want to just thank you here for this. Hey, Vic, what do you think about this? Oh my God, it's so hot and sexy and juicy because they know they're on the journey. It's not about getting to the destination. It's about continuously having momentum like you've just started every day. Okay, so you're not alone in this, right? Everyone is in with you and in it with you. I'm going to go because my vocabulary is fading very, very fast. And I'm going to go and see my children. I've got 20 minutes before I roll into bed. I hope you've enjoyed today's magnificent march. It has been very powerful. And the reprogram that we've done today, reprogramming, has been very, very powerful. Drink water, get 7.5 hours sleep minimum. Do journaling. Be in the gratitude of attitude every day and start going, what are the things holding me back? What are my energy leaks? And what are the solutions to that? Know that you only have to do 50% of the work because the universe will provide the rest. And what is it like? What is the whole thing like? Don't ignore a gifted horse in the face. I don't know what that saying is about the gifted horse that Spirit is telling me. But this stuff, maybe you paid $22 for this and you just came in for this in spiritual membership. Maybe you've just been here for the week. Maybe you're here forever. Maybe you're just like, I don't know, maybe you've bought this as a one-off training, but someone's going to tell me. Can someone tell me the gifted horse in the face? Don't shy a gift horse in the place. If I sound like I'm drunk, I'm not. I'm just really tired now. So the vocabulary stops because I've been talking all day. So this is fucking gold, and people will pay me literally thousands of dollars to have one session with them. People would pay me like over $2,000 just to sit with them for an hour. And don't look a gifted horse in the mouth. Thank you. Did you have to Google that? My fire to serve is so strong and my desire is so strong to serve. So we can laugh at ourselves and go like, who fucking cares, right? Drunk in spirit. Yes. Drunk in spirit, that's for sure. I'm gonna go drink water before I pass out. No, but thank you for being here. I believe in you and I see your magnificence. And so many of you have said this to you, right? Especially if you've been in my other containers. I've been like, you're here because you're meant to be here. I promise you that. For as long as you need to be here for. And I am dedicated, especially right now in Magnificent March, I'm dedicated to get more people in here, right? So please feel free to tell your friends about this. If there's a training they need, it's only $22. They can jump straight out the week later. But let's share consciousness. So I invite you to share something you've learned today from whatever training you've been in. to share it with someone. Share a quote, share a book, go buy the book, like take some type of action today. Like go share something with your child. Like maybe Evelyn, you could share with Lucy, let your desires be greater than your fears. What Ashley said, like feel the fear and do it anyway. Like whatever it is, gift something, or invite someone here. Like pay it forward somehow because you invested time to be here. You invested money to be here. The value is so much larger than the money. And I'm very aware of that because it is about literally teaching someone to fish, to hold themselves, not being codependent, right? Okay, my guys. My guys, I'm going to love you and leave you before my children and my husband are like, Mom! um, I'm so obsessed with being here and serving you in your energy. Thank you for co-creating this. And I get to see you guys tomorrow. And oh my God, it'll be on Saturday and Sunday as well because I'm doing every single day in March. Okay, so I don't know how it's going to be. Maybe I have to shorten these up. Luke was all like, do 5-minute things a day, and I'm tending to do very long ones. That's how much I love it. But namaste. Have a wonderful sleep. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.